Hi, this is Brandy Shampoo, and welcome to Product Spotlight. This is a series where we share some of our favorite games or tools or items or products with you. So before we get started on today's pick, I want to make sure to say that if you like the videos we have and you're interested in seeing more, make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe and the notification bells and all those things which you should be clicking on so that you can follow our channel. Because Exploring Expression has a lot of things, not just product reviews, but we also do book readings and book reviews and motivational talks and tips and tricks and homeschool things. And if it's about learning, we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it here. So, on with the show, as they say. Today, we're going to be talking about this game, Chexagon. So, let me tell you how I came across this game. About a couple of years ago, I was at a homeschool event. We were at a homeschool conference, and I came across this booth as we were strolling through the booth sales thing, with this game that sort of looked like checkers, but also was completely different. And it was the most unusual thing I'd ever seen. And the gentleman there, we sat and we played a couple of different games, and it ended up just being fascinating and one of those that's that I was like, okay, I have to have this game. So this is called Chexagon, and it's checkers and more. It's almost checkers on steroids. If you thought the checkers couldn't get any more, not complicated, any more interesting to try to play, you have seen nothing yet, because Chexagon is just really an interesting game. So what it is, it's actually, what makes it so interesting is it's not just one game, it's actually 3 games in one. You have one standard board, which is this board, which sort of looks like a checkered board. See that? Sort of looks like a checkerboard. And you can play checkers on it, or you can play several other games. Let me sit over here so you can sort of see what I'm doing. Just my monitor here. Can you see that? Okay. Trying to put it on here. So it comes with checkers, blue checkers, red checkers. And so you can play checkers the regular way, setting up here and setting it up over there and playing checkers just like you would play regular checkers. Or you can play what's called connection. Now, let me raise this up so you can see my face, and we'll talk about what connection is. Connection is checkers meets Connect 4. And this is our favorite. This is our favorite way to play this, is the connection game. And what you do is you start with an empty board, and you take turns placing your red or blue checker piece on the board and trying to build connections, Connect 4s, rows of 4 or more. And for every 4 you get 40 points. And if it goes to 5 or 6 or 7, then for each extra checker, you get more points on top of that. That's by far our favorite way to play this game, is to play the connections. You can also play this removal type of game called Gammon, where you settle them all out, and it comes with 3 dice. Here. It comes with 2 8-sided dice and a 6-sided dice. And what you do is you take turns rolling the dice and either removing or moving your pieces for scoring. For our family, that turned out to be just a little too out there for us. It was hard to get across to my boys, especially my younger son, really how that operated and what the different things that you could do were. Especially when, we play a lot of Connect 4, the connection game, and then the regular checkers game on here were A, more enjoyable, and 2, much, much faster. And allowed me to incorporate, because I always like to incorporate learning into my games. And so playing the connection the way we do a lot of math and double-digit adding. And if you land on blue squares, if you notice that some of the squares are red and some of the squares are blue. So if you happen to land on the blue squares or form a connection with one of those, then you get to double your points. And so for my son, who's just starting to work on multiplication and things of that nature, not only are we doing the regular math, 40, 50, but if they form a connection with a blue square, it doubles it as well. I like the versatility of this, the Chexagon. Would I get it just to play checkers? Probably not. And, as I said, we don't normally play checkers with this game because we have a checkerboard. But I like the ability, we love the connection game part of it. We played the other game. It comes with, a very detailed set of instructions. See that? To really explain how to play each of the different games, each of the 3 different games. And so we played the game in several times, but I don't know. It just seemed like a lot compared to the ease. We like games that are easy to set up, that are easy to learn to play, and that are easy to do. Especially when we do our luncheon games where we take a lunch break and play a game or two and do some game schooling. And the connection game of this Chexagon was a fantastic game for that purpose because it allowed us to get several different types of math as well as strategy as well as logic. Any game which I can integrate strategy and logic into, especially working with my special needs with my autistic son, any game which I can stretch that creativity and that logic side of thinking is a win for us. So, once again, this is called Chexagon. It's by Foster Johnson. This is what it looks like. And like I said, if you're looking for a checkers game, this probably may not be for you. I would just get checkers. If you're looking for something more, maybe a game for somebody who already loves checkers, who would like to take it just a step further, this is a really unique spin on a classic game. It takes checkers, it takes Connect 4, and what's checkers meets Connect 4, and who doesn't love both of those games? So, Chexagon. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions on games that you'd like us to check out, or some of your favorite, not just games, some of your favorite products, then be sure to tag us below. And if you've played this game, leave a comment and let us know what you thought of Chexagon. And until next time, we'll see you later.